My name is Braden, and I'm one of the co-founders of Orderlink. Today, I just wanted to give you a quick walkthrough demo of the order management tool we've been working on. We know orders are generally managed through emails, PDFs, and spreadsheets, or ERPs that aren't so user-friendly. So the goal of Orderlink is to make that process more efficient and have it all done in one centralized platform. To start with, this is the purchase order dashboard. On this dashboard, you can see all of your open and current purchase orders. You can see what the purchase order number is, the supplier, and other relevant purchase order information. We do integrate with our customers' ERPs, so all of this data is coming live from your ERP. You don't have to key it in manually. If we click on the PO ID here, you can see a status bar, see what the current status of this order is. So right now we can see this order has been dispatched, but it hasn't been received yet. If we drill down further, we can see more detailed purchase order information like what the item code was, the unit of measure, how much we ordered, and what's been received so far. Going back to the purchase order dashboard, we also have the option to use filters. So if we wanted to look up all of the open POs for yeast supplies, we can do that. If we wanted to quickly take a look at what orders we have due to arrive this month, we can do that too. There's also the option to add POs to a watch list. So if you have critical orders that are due for a specific occasion, for example, you have an order here that we want to add to a May production run we have coming up, we can add that to the watch list and it'll appear up the top here as one of our critical orders to monitor. The next segment I wanted to show is the user panel. Here you can invite all of your relevant order stakeholders and assign them different roles depending on what access level you want to give them. So over here, if you click invite user, what you have to do is put in their email address, give them an access level, and then press submit. Once you have invited your users, you can start collaborating with them on the collaboration panel. So we head into the purchase order, click collaboration panel. You have all of your order stakeholders here on the side. So whether it's you, the buyer, one of your colleagues from Ocean Group, your supplier, or potentially even your contract manufacturer or 3PL that's actually receiving the goods. In the collab panel, you can send messages and upload files. And this just means all of the communication for the purchase order is in one channel. It saves having to manage various different emails for all of your different stakeholders. Moving on to the shipment panel. Here you have a list of all your current shipments. If you click on the shipment number, you can see all of the details about the shipment as well as the corresponding purchase order. So here you either have the option to set up an email and Orderlink will extract the shipment documents or the shipment confirmations and then digitize that data. Or you also have the options to upload these files manually. The same document extraction functionality applies to invoices as well. So when suppliers email you invoices, most likely by PDF, when Orderlink receives the invoice, it can extract it and then digitize it. So again, here's an example of the PDF invoice. And once Orderlink receives it, we digitize all the data. So now you can select to change the payment terms. You may also want to change the currency. You could change the description. You could also select landed costs. Once you're happy with all of the invoice fields, you can go ahead and publish it in your ERP or accounts payable system, and this will automatically create a bill to pay your supplier. We also have a receipting feature, so if you are receiving goods at a third-party facility, whether it's a contract manufacturer or 3PL, they can provide you with confirmation of that receipt. Then we can validate it in Orderlink. So on this occasion, we received 20 and we click validate. Now if we head over to the transaction history, now we can see the positive 20 received quantity that we just validated. And because we're integrated with your ERP, it'll populate the information there too. Next we have supplier metrics. So here you can view some of our pre-built reports. So for example, top 10 suppliers by spend. You can have top 10 suppliers by DIFOT or top 10 suppliers by lead time. But you can also go in and view different suppliers individually. So for example, yeast suppliers, we can look at their DIFOT score, see which purchase orders passed, which ones failed, as well as what the average lead time was for those purchase orders for that supplier. We are currently working on a custom report builder, so for all of the data Orderlink captures, you can go in and create your own personalized reports. So lastly, we have the file management feature, and this can be used to store all sorts of different documents. So here we have a certificate of origin, purchase order dispatch, or a bill of lading. And again, you can either have these documents emailed to you, or you can upload them manually. So here you can either input all of the document details by yourself, or you can choose to use our AI document extraction. So here you select AI, you choose your files. So let's say I want to upload these 3 files. It recognizes that I've uploaded 3 files, and then I press submit. And once I press submit, the document extraction process begins. You can see all of the documents are loading, all of the information. And why this is good is because all of your files are in one place, and if you want to search for them, you can use filters. So if you want to search for all of the bills of lading for a specific supplier, that's really easy and quick to do. So if I click into this bill of lading, now that it's loaded, I can see the current status for the shipment this bill of lading is connected to. I can see that it's just been dispatched from Italy and the ports it's about to pass through. And if I click see details, this will load our live shipment tracker. So here you can see where the ship currently is, where it's headed, and where it's due to arrive.